That's amazing.
It is amazing. It's one for the book.
Well,
whatever book it is.
That means that we're still in this ball game.
So here's Akers. He has 2 doubles and a single today. Working on a perfect day at the plate. Takes a strike, 0-1. 8-5, the Raiders trail as we are batting in the top of the 9th inning at Belmont. That one's into the turf, outside, blocked by the catcher. 1-1. Count to Lane, redshirt freshman. Van Ness comes set, and the pitch to the plate. Swung on, hit foul down the right field line. Right field on a long run. He dropped it. That's a fair ball.
They're going to hold the runner at third.
It's a good call because
they recovered.
We're going to need more than one.
That's right.
So we'll get a ruling on that. I thought it was going to be a foul ball, John, but I think that wind
got it, blew
kept it in fair territory.
That's right.
And the right fielder had it carry him off his glove and roll into foul ground.
Left fielder, number 8, Nathan Brewer.
So now Brewer will bat with runners at second and third. I'm going to put a double in the book.
They're still debating it over there.
Nathan looking for his first hit today. Could use one here. Pitch is high, ball 1. Raiders have had a ton of doubles today. They've actually out-hit Belmont 10-8, but trail 8-5.
Brewer's the tying run.
Strike call, 1-1. Dean O'Neill waiting to hit next. Pitcher is Jonathan Van Ness. He's given up back-to-back doubles here in the 9th. Swing and a miss, 1-2.
Changed speeds on him, got him way out in front on a pitch that he couldn't have hit anyway. Down and away.
One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swung on, fouled out of play. Count holds at 1-2. Cooper clapped the runner at third. Lane Akers at second. No outs here in the 9th inning.
Brewer just pulling that pitch so he can get another one here. Fouled it off to the left.
Van Ness delivers. Swinging a foul out of play. Still 1-2.
Infield is playing back, giving us the run if we can just put the ball in play.
Breaking ball is low.
Wow.
2-2.
That was one of those that was that was a hard one to hold off on.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes to the left-handed hitter, Nathan Brewer. Van Ness with the pitch, struck him out. Brewer down on strikes for the 4th time in the game. And that's 1 out.
Catcher, number 12, Dean O'Neill.
Here's Dean O'Neill.
He's an RBI machine, isn't he?
Has a double in 4 trips. Well, he leads the team in that department. He's got 2 on in scoring position here. The pitch. Swinging a bouncing ball. Foul outside the line at third. 1 strike. Clapp had already come in to the plate, but it's a foul ball just outside the line. Clapp picks the bat up, tosses it back to O'Neill.
He was trying to stand it up on the plate, and it wouldn't stand up.
Wouldn't stand up.
So he finally just gave up and said, here. Threw it to him.
1 strike to count. Van Ness for the pitch. Swung on a fly ball, hit to right field and deep in right center, and that one's up against the wall. Throw coming in. They're going to have to hold that runner at third. They had to wait, John, to see if the right fielder out there, Langlotz, was going to catch it. He did not. So the runner at third, Cooper Clapp, in to score. Over to third is Akers.
And O'Neill, I told you he was an RBI machine.
O'Neill is at second. I don't think this is Cook. I think that's Connor Bowden.
Where's that?
Check, John. It is Bowden.
Okay. Number 40.
He was probably in, he's an outfielder, so he was probably in right field instead of Cook.
Well, from this distance, 40 and 41 can look.
So we've had 4 hitters in this number 7 spot. This is Connor Bowden. And now the tying runs are on base with 1 out. It's 8-6. Akers is at third. Dean O'Neill at second. And Connor Bowden.
He is the go-ahead run.
At the plate. The pitch. Takes a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Connor has not had an official at bat this season. This is his 5th game. I think he's been used as a pinch runner. A left-handed hitter. Ground ball to the first baseman. 1 run was score on that, and he's out at first.
3-1.
Coming in to score was Akers. That will make it 8-7, and the tying run is at third with 2 outs.
O'Neill is now at third base.
It's going to be up to Benson to try and get this tying run in. 8-7. The runner at third, Dean O'Neill. Pitch to Cale is high for ball 1. He walked in the 7th inning and scored and struck out in the 8th. Tying run at third, 2 outs in the 9th inning. And the pitch into the turf. Ball 2, go in and throw it away. Two balls, no strikes.
Well, the problem with as close as this back wall is to the plate, you get one that goes through. Does it bounce right back to the catcher?
That's ball 3 downstairs. Matt Wolf, the on-deck hitter, 3-0. Well, Connor Bowden got a run in force on a ground out. O'Neill got a run batted in. There's ball 4. Benson draws a walk, first and third. 2 outs, and the batter is Matt Wolf. So the tying run is at third. The go-ahead run is at second. Is at first. And Matt Wolf is the batter.
Now you put Vincent in motion there to get the runner into scoring position. Stay out of the force.
The pitch, high, ball one. I don't think I'll risk that, John. If they throw him out, the game's over.
Babe Ruth tried it once.
I tried it once when I was coaching 11 and 12-year-olds and got my runner thrown out for the last out of the game. So I'm not much on that.
Catcher is out. That's usually a delayed mechanism. You see the pitching coach.
So the count is 1 ball and no strikes.
I guess catchers.
Matt Wolf with a pinch hit home run in the 7th inning and then struck out in the 8th.
Catcher's out there in his face.
Here's the pitch. And a strike call. I think he told him to throw a strike, John.
Yeah.
Which he did.
Throw a strike and just see what happens.
1-1.
Wow, a lot of hitting room over on the right side.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 called. 1-2. Wolfstedt's out of the box. Stands back in there with a count of 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runners first and third. 2 down. The pitch. Low and outside. 2-2. Umpire wants to make sure everybody knows the count is 2-2, which is what I've got and what's on the board.
That's it.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Jonathan Van Ness, the pitcher. And the pitch. That's a wild pitch. Here comes the tying run. It will score. We've got a tie ball game.
Wow. Dick, how many times have we said it? Anything had happened. It's baseball.
Pitch into the turf. Didn't come straight back, John, like you were talking about a minute ago. It went off to the Belmont side near their on-deck circle. So let's put O'Neill in the dugout with a run scored on a wild pitch.
And it is now 8-8. Wow.
And down to second, Cale Vinson, and the ball strike count is now 3-2. And a foul out of play.
Yeah, we didn't even score our first run until the 6th inning.
It is 8-8. Top of the 9th inning. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Matt Wolf. And Cale Vinson, the runner at second. And a swing and a miss struck him out. But the Raiders tie it up in the 9th inning. 3 runs. There were 3 hits in the inning, all doubles. And 1 man left on base. So we'll go to the bottom of the 9th. And we are tied up. Middle Tennessee 8, Belmont 8. You're listening to Middle Tennessee Baseball on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Bring your game day style courtside with a stop at Lightning's Locker Room on the concourse. From bold new drops to timeless campus classics, we've got everything you need to turn heads from class to tip-off. Whether you're rocking a hoodie in the student section or sporting a tee around town, your look says it loud. You're here for the wins, the energy, and the tradition. So step up your style and your spirit. Because at Lightning's Locker Room, the season never slows down, and every fan plays a part in the hype. Let's make every day feel like game day.
Hey folks, it's Chip Walters from Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates, helping Middle Tennessee make smart moves in a fast-moving market. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring your options, you deserve someone who knows this community and treats your goals like their own. From first-timers to long-time homeowners, I'm here to guide you with clarity, confidence, and a steady hand. When you're ready to make the next move, start with someone you trust. Visit ChooseChip.net and let's make your 2026 move the right move.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
So Bryant Baranek takes the hill and will be trying to hold him at bay, John.
Yeah.
Bottom of the 9th inning. And the Bruins will have the 3, 4, 5 hitters scheduled to come up. That would be Holbrook, McMeans, and Maddox.
Well, Holbrook and McMeans, between them, are 0 for 8. Maddox, on the other hand, is 2 for 4.
Yes.
And both of those left the ballpark.
Holbrook grounded out to the first baseman Minnick twice and grounded to short, or popped to short, and then walked. The left-handed hitter against the right-hander Bryant Baranek. He'll be working in his 3rd inning. Or actually his 4th inning. First pitch is a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. If we go to the 10th, the Raiders would have the top of the batting order coming up. There's a swing, got a miss, strike 2. That one had a little giddy up on
Boy,
it.
it sure did.
2 strikes the count.
Throw him another one like that. Yep.
Low for ball 1. 1-2 to Brady Holbrook. Young man out of Cumming, Georgia. Strike 3 called, outside corner. Holbrook did not agree with the call. He had a word or two for the plate umpire. It's 1 out.
They could sounding to me like we got some Blue Raider fans in the stands.
This is McMeans, the shortstop. He's 0 for 4. He's grounded out 3 times and struck out 1 time. Right-handed batter. Baranek's pitch, 1 hopper, backhanded by Wolf. Throw to first is in time. That's a good play over there by Minnick. And a good play on both ends. Matt Wolf backhanded it, got the throw over, and Minnick made a good pickup of a throw that was a little bit to the outside of the bag.
Yes. Wow.
Short to first, 6-3, 2 outs. Jake Maddox, 2 home runs in the game. He has popped out and grounded out his last 2 plate appearances. Takes a strike. Young man from Murfreesboro. Baranek's pitch, ground ball to second. Clapp gloves it over to first in time, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Bryant Baranek and the Raiders in the 9th. No runs, no hits, and nobody left. Guess what, John?
Extras.
Free baseball.
Absolutely.
We'll go to the 10th inning, and this game all tied up at 8-8. You're listening to Middle Tennessee Baseball from Van Wagner.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
Will Fraley, attorney at law, has experience you can count on. Former Blue Raider baseball player and MTSU alum Will Fraley serves Murfreesboro and the surrounding communities. Put a strong and experienced legal fighter on your case. Give Will Fraley a call and he can handle all of your legal matters, including criminal and domestic or family law. Visit willfraleylaw.com or call 615-410-7290.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
And we go to the 10th inning. We've got a new pitcher for Belmont. A left-hander has come in. He's kind of sneaked in on us, didn't he?
Yeah, 45 is his number.
And that would be Tate Marland.
Let's see if we got some numbers on Tate Marland. Here we go. Tate Marland making his 10th appearance. He's a starter. He has started 9 times. He's thrown 39 in the third innings, given up 34 runs, all but 1 earned, 45 hits, 22 walks, 31 strikeouts, 7.65 ERA, 3-3 record with no saves, of course.
So Marlin will be pitching to the top of the batting order here in the 10th inning in an 8-8 game. The Raiders coming in this game after 3 straight losses on the road at Louisiana Tech. Belmont coming in after a win in the final game of their conference series on Sunday. So the Raiders trying to win on the road for only the 2nd time this season. Owen Nowak will lead it off. He's had a hit, been on base 3 times tonight. And the first pitch to him is high for ball 1.
I don't know how they can see, Dick. It is dark out there.
Lights are on. And the pitch to the plate misses outside, ball 2, 2-0. Outfield looks a little brighter than the infield to me. Ball 3 is outside. 3 balls, no strikes. Marlin is a junior, 6'1", 215 out of Lakeville, Minnesota. And the 3-0 pitch right in there for a strike, 3-1.
Final numbers on Jonathan Van Ness. He goes 1 inning. Gives up 3 runs, all earned on 3 hits, a walk, and 2 strikeouts.
Strike 2 call, and the count is full now.
And 1 absolutely huge wild pitch.
No doubt about that. 3-2 pitch popped up in the infield. Shortstop coming in. McMeans will glove it for out number 1. 1 out in the 10th, and the batter is Tyler Minnick. So both of these teams with conference series coming up, Belmont will host Evansville this weekend, and their conference pitches inside to Minnick, ball 1. And the Raiders will host Delaware Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
And you're right, Dick. That outfield is definitely a lot brighter than it is here around home plate.
1 ball, no strikes to Minnick, and he slams it hard. Third baseman has it, drops it, picks it up, throws to first, pull the first baseman off the bag. I think that'll be an error, if not on the bobble, on the throw. But Minnick is on at first in either case. The batter is Cooper Clapp. So Minnick at first, either on a hit or an error. I think they gave him a hit. They just changed the hit total.
All right. Infield hit.
Clapp takes a strike, 0-1. Cooper's had 3 ground rule doubles today.
Look at where the right fielder is playing. He is way over. They're playing him to hit to opposite field.
Which he has done just about every time he's been up. 1-1. Yeah, he's hit 3 doubles to left field and flied out to left field, so I guess that's pretty good placement. Now cross him up. Pitches outside, ball 2.
Yeah, he pulls that ball down the line, and that may be a triple.
2 balls and a strike to Cooper Clapp. Minnick leads at first. Pitch is over but low, ball 3. 3-1. On deck hitter is Lane Akers. Been swinging a good bat today, too. He has 3 doubles. Swing, the ball hit down the left field line. That's a fair ball. It stays in the ballpark, and Minnick will stop at second, Clapp at first. First and second with 1 out. He went the opposite way again.
Wow.
And they even had him played over that way.
Yeah.
He still got the ball in play. So that's the second hit off Marlin since coming in. And the batter is Lane Akers, has 3 doubles and a single.
You know, this team has 9 doubles today, which is a team record.
Akers swings and misses, threw him an off-speed pitch.
Yeah, changed up on him.
1 strike to count. Marlin comes set. The left-hander delivers outside for a ball, 1-1. The Raiders have never led in this game, but they tied it with 3 in the top of the 9th. We're 8-8. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Akers. Nathan Brewer on deck.
We were down 7-1 at the end of 6 innings. Didn't score until the 6th inning.
Pitch swung on, foul down the left field line. A little bit out in front of that one. Count holds at a ball and 2 strikes.
Too close to take. So you just spoil it and throw me another pitch here. Throw me something that I can get another double with.
Pitch is inside, ball 2. 2-2.
Walk wouldn't hurt.
Runners at first and second, 1 out. Here's the pitch. And swung on him, missed, struck him out. That will be out number 2. And it's going to be up to Nathan Brewer.
No, it's going to be up to a pinch hitter.
Left fielder, number 8.
It's just Grant Snyder.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Middle Tennessee. Number 1, Grant Snyder.
Snyder in the top of the 10th, hitting for Brewer. And Nathan just had a tough day at the plate. Struck out 4 times and hit into a double play. Pitch to Grant, taken low for ball 1. Grant started the last 2 games of the Louisiana Tech series. Did not have a hit, but played an excellent shortstop in the field. Here's the pitch. High, ball 2. Dean O'Neill is next. Need to get Grant on base and give O'Neill a shot at it. A swing and a miss, struck 1, 3-1, or 2-1. The runner at second base, Tyler Minnick. At first, Cooper Clapp. Swinging a foul. That one caught the umpire, I think. That's all you need after a long day behind the plate.
Looking at our what we've got available. Keaton with
2 balls, 2 strikes.
With Grant Snyder pinch hitting here, Keaton Ray is our only available position player.
You can bring extra players to non-conference games. That's why we've had that luxury today. The pitch. Low and inside, ball 3. So now the runners will be going 3-2 with 2 outs. The left-hander comes set. And the pitch. And struck him out swinging. High fastball. So that is all in the 10th. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 left. We'll go to the bottom of the 10th inning. It's still Middle Tennessee 8, Belmont 8. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Van Wagner.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Locally grown, Blue Raider proud. This is Jonathan Harmon with the J. Harmon Home Team. As an MTSU alumnus and lifelong Rutherford County resident, I bring the heart of a teacher, the grit of a Blue Raider, and over 15 years of real estate experience to every client. Honest to a fault, connected to the community, and driven to serve. I don't just help you buy or sell, I help you understand every step. The J. Harmon Home Team, where real estate meets real talk.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
Ryan Baranek out to pitch here in the 10th inning. Retired the side in order in the bottom of the 9th.
Gone 3 1/3 innings, and in that 3 1/3, he's only given up 1 run or 1 hit, and that was the home run that was absolutely massive shot to left.
Sprocket, Webb, and Langlotz scheduled to hit here in the 10th. Sprocket's had a home run and a double in 4 trips. The left-handed hitter, he is the catcher. Stands in against Bryant Baranek. First pitch is a strike called. 0-1. You're right, John. It is very dark around that home plate area. Even with the lights on here. Swinging a ball hit to the left side. That's going to be a base hit. They were playing him
To
as
pull.
a pull.
Yeah.
And he crossed us up.
His ball never got out of the infield.
He just hit it. I don't think he was trying to go that way necessarily. He just hit it off the tip end of the bat. And it kind of squirted out to the third base side. So that's a hit. And Sprocket, the runner at first. The batter is Nate Webb. Had a long home run. We're going to have a pinch runner. These numbers are hard to read in the daylight. Single digit, John. That's all I can tell you.
It's number. That number on his front is very small.
Yes.
Your attention, please.
Number 0.
Pitch running at first base for Belmont. Number 0, Kyle Coleman.
So it's Kyle Coleman running at first for Sprocket. No outs in the bottom of the 10th inning.
He pinch ran in Murfreesboro, did he not?
It's been 6 weeks ago, John. I do not know. Nate Webb is the batter, had a long home run in the 7th inning.
Well, I guess he didn't. They did use a pinch runner, but it wasn't him.
Coach Myers makes a visit to the mound. Somebody's fired up the grill, John.
Oh, I can smell it. That's the charcoal starter.
Yeah.
That's not the barbecue smell.
No. Well, we're going to have a pitching change as Webb will be the batter. Baranek will leave. He's done a really good job tonight.
Boy, he has.
So we will take a break, and when our new pitcher comes in, we'll tell you who he is. You're listening to Middle Tennessee Baseball from Van Wagner.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders!
Bring your game day style courtside with a stop at Lightning's locker room on the concourse. From bold new drops to timeless campus classics, we've got everything you need to turn heads from class to tip-off. Whether you're rocking a hoodie in the student section or sporting a tee around town, your look says it loud. You're here for the wins, the energy, and the tradition. So step up your style and your spirit, because at Lightning's locker room, the season never slows down, and every fan plays a part in the hype. Let's make every day feel like game day.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
Gavin King will be the pitcher for the Raiders in the bottom of the 10th with a runner at first base and nobody out.
He'll be making his 13th appearance, all but 2 of them in relief. Thrown 25 and 2/3 innings, given up 23 runs, 21 of them earned on 31 hits, 22 walks, 27 strikeouts. He's got a 7.36 ERA, a 1-2 record with 2 saves.
King pitched on Saturday in Louisiana, went an inning and a third, gave up 5 hits, 4 runs, had 3 strikeouts, but threw 2 wild pitches in that inning and had kind of a rough outing. So we'll see if he can clean it up a little tonight.
So Baranek goes 3 1/3, gives up 1 run on 2 hits, no walks, 4 strikeouts, but that runner at first base belongs to him.
So Webb with a home run and a double in the game. He's a big, tall right-handed batter, and King is a little bit taller right-handed pitcher. The pitch is a ball outside. A swing and a miss. Strike 1. King could get it up there in the mid to upper 90s.
We need to get him getting it up there in the mid to upper 90s and throwing to strikes.
There's a line drive. Clapp's got it. Throws to first. That'll be a double play. Cooper Clapp diving to the first base side. Took the hit away from Nate Webb and threw to first for the double play. That'll be a 4-3 double play.
Closes the book on Baranek. Baranek cannot be the winner. He cannot be the loser.
Attention, please. Pitch hitting for Belmont. Number 7, Nicholas Stinson.
Got a pinch hitter here. Number 7, John.
Yeah, Nicholas Stinson.
In for Langlotz. So bases empty, 2 outs here in the 10th. Strike called, 0-1. Langlotz had been 0 for 2 with 2 walks. And a foul back to the screen. The count's 0-2.
I've played on a softball on fields that were brighter than this.
2 strikes the count. King's pitch swung on and missed, struck him out, and that's going to be all in the 10th. A leadoff single, but a double play wipes that out. No runs, 1 hit, nobody left. And we have completed 10 full innings, and it's Middle Tennessee 8 and Belmont 8. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Van Wagner.
The Blue Raiders are winners in the classroom, on the field, and the courts. Richard Lewis here. I want you to win in real estate also. Buying, selling, auction here in Tennessee, or along the Gulf Coast, a second home, or investing. Give me a call to help start that winning process. 615-319-9981. Oh, I'm never too busy for your referrals. Richard Lewis, Exit Realty, Bob Lamb & Associates.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
We go to the 11th inning, and the game tied at 8 runs apiece. For the Blue Raiders, it will be Dean O'Neill to lead off. O'Neill, Connor Bowden, and Cale Vinson against the right-hander Tate Marlin for Belmont, being for his second inning. Raiders got a couple of hits off this guy in the 10th, but he amped up and struck out Akers and Grant Snyder, the final 2 outs in the inning. Here's O'Neill. Has 2 doubles today and 5 trips. Marlin is a left-hander. The pitch is outside for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes to O'Neill.
Couple of defensive changes for the Bruins.
Yeah, they got a new catcher for one thing. There's a swing and a bat goes flying.
The new catcher is Noah Burnham, and he is going to go into that looks like he's going into the 6 hole.
That's where Sprocket was batting.
Right. And then Michael LaRue will go in to that 8 hole.
Pitch low to O'Neill, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
He'll be in center field. And Holbrook moves from center to right.
Check swing, a ball just hit his bat, and it's 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes to O'Neill. We're in the top of the 11th inning, tied at 8 runs apiece. The pitch. Threw him a breaking ball, and he fouled it back to the backstop. Count holds at 2-2. Our softball team was at home today. They started at 6. They probably already threw.
I'll check on that in a minute.
Played Tennessee State. 2-2 the count, and the pitch is low.
That hit him.
That hit him?
Yeah.
So O'Neill, hit by the pitch, goes down to first. Raiders have been able to put some runners on here in the extra innings, haven't been able to push anything across.
Right fielder, number 40.
Softball is still going on, I'm informed. This is Connor Bowden. Drove in a run with a ground out when the Raiders rallied to tie it up in the top of the 9th. and pushes a bunt down, foul down the left side.
No, it's a good thing that was foul because it was in the air way, way too long, and the third baseman was definitely moving on it. But it had been fair, it would have been an out. If you're going to bunt, you got to get the ball down.
1 strike to count. O'Neill, the runner at first. Bowden around the bunt again, lays it down. The pitcher picks it up, throws to second, and they got the force there. Got the bunt down maybe a little bit too hard.
And a little too close to the pitcher.
So that will go pitch to the shortstop. 1-6 for the put out.
Third baseman, number 36.
Bowden is at first base on a fielder's choice, and the batter is Cale Benson. Cale has struck out and walked twice. Throw to first, runner back. Bowden has 1 stolen base attempt, but it was unsuccessful. And Benson swings through this pitch.
That was unsuccessful, too.
Yes. 1 strike. Top half of the 11th inning. The pitch. Take it outside, 1-1. Raiders have a runner at first with 1 out. Well, we had a flurry of scoring by the Raiders in the last 3 innings. There's a swing and a miss. The count will go to 1-2. Raiders got 3 in the 7th, 1 in the 8th, 3 in the 9th to tie the game. Send it into extras. First extra inning game of the season.
Looked like we had a pretty good shot. Runners at first and second with just 1 out.
Strike call, and that's strike 3. Benson did not think that was a strike, but he's called out for out number 2. And the batter will be Matt Wolf. Had that pinch hit home run in the 7th. That was a 2-run shot. And since then, he's struck out twice.
You know, we've had a lot of home runs in this ball game. Just that one by us, but that was the only multi-run home run hit today. All of theirs have been singles or solos.
Yeah, they've
so
hit
there's
4.
no confusion there.
Strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Eight to 8. Marlin, the left-hander, with the pitch, and it swung on and missed. Strike 2.
I don't think those hitters can see the baseball.
Now, you said this guy was one of their starters, weekend starters.
Mm-hmm.
This is his 3rd inning. Is it not? Or is it his 2nd inning?
It's his 2nd inning.
2nd inning, okay. Throw to first. Runner back over there. That's Connor Bowden. And I think the reason Keaton Ray hasn't played, I think he's injured, John.
Then what we got is what we got.
2 strikes. Another throw to first. And again, runner's back.
Who is it, Cole Torbett, that has always claimed he's a two-way player?
Cole Torbett can hit. He's a left-handed hitter. And the pitch. And struck him out swinging. So, on we go. No runs, no hits, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom of the 11th inning. And it's still Middle Tennessee 8 and Belmont 8. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Van Wagner.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Hey Blue Raider fans, this is Brad Hopkins with Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates. Winning in real estate is a lot like football. Good coaching and recruiting a great team are the keys. I put together a team of lenders, inspectors, and home professionals to help you succeed. Let me coach you through this process and make sure you come out a winner. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, I am here to help you win. Visit BradHopkinsHomes.com or call 615-556-9239 to find out more.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Here we go to the bottom of the 11th inning in an 8-8 game. Now, Belmont has got a lot of players over there they haven't used, John. The Raiders have used just about everybody on the roster. It's going to be the number 9 hitter, Whitworth, to lead off here in the 11th inning. He has had a single, has struck out twice, and has flied out. Gavin King on the mound for the Raiders. Got out of the jam in the ninth thanks to a double play. Nicely turned by Cooper Clapp. First pitch fouled out of play, strike one. King's pitch in for a strike, 0-2.
You didn't have any plans for tonight, did you?
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Just missed outside, 1-2. They've got lights in the dugout. At least they do on the Belmont side.
Not on the third base side.
Strike three called. Whitworth caught looking. That's out number 1 in the 11th. The batter will be Charlie Davis.
Well, looking ahead to the 12th, if we can get there, we're to the top of the Raider order.
Gavin King with the pitch to Davis. High, ball 1. I've got room in this scorebook for 15 innings, but I've written all over my extra innings. Little notes.
You need a eraser?
No, I did it in pen, John. That was the cardinal rule that I broke. 2 balls, no strikes. The count to Davis.
Well, I say let's get it done in 12.
Davis, a left-handed batter against the right-hander King, swings and fouls this one back, and it caroms off the backstop and rolls all the way to the pitcher's mound.
They're going to throw that one off.
So it's 2-1. 1 out in the 11th. We might play this game right up to the start of the tennis championships tomorrow. There's a swing and a miss, strike 2.
Gavin King is just throwing gas.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, that might be the right idea.
Struck him out swinging. Davis down on strikes for out number 2.
You know, you're looking at guys that are now into this is 6th plate appearance for Charlie Davis. Now 6th plate appearance for Godsey, yeah.
He has a double. He's been hit by pitch twice. Here's the pitch by King, and it almost hit him a third time. Ball high and inside, ball one.
I don't think he wants to get hit by King.
Gotts is a senior. He's their third baseman. There's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
Well, I wish we had the radar. I think he's throwing mid-90s easy.
2 outs, base is empty. Pitch is swung on and fouled out of play somewhere. I never did see it.
Back behind us.
1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Boy, that was close. Just missed outside. 2-2. King with the pitch. Struck him out swinging. Gavin King struck out the side in the 11th. 3 men up and 3 men down. We have completed 11 innings. It is still Middle Tennessee 8, Belmont 8, and back for the 12th after this on the Blue Raider Network from Ben Wagner.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders!
Bring your game day style courtside with a stop at Lightning's locker room on the concourse. From bold new drops to timeless campus classics, we've got everything you need to turn heads from class to tip-off. Whether you're rocking a hoodie in the student section or sporting a tee around town, your look says it loud. You're here for the wins, the energy, and the tradition. So step up your style and your spirit, because at Lightning's locker room, the season never slows down, and every fan plays a part in the hype. Let's make every day feel like game day.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
The Raiders and the Belmont Bruins are tied as we go to the 12th inning. And for the Raiders, it'll be Owen Nowak, the top of the batting order, here in the 12th.
I told you that Gavin King was throwing heat. That next to last pitch hit 99.
Somebody's got a radar gun.
Yeah, just not us. But I was informed between innings.
First pitch is a strike to Nowak, 0-1. Top half of the 12th. And a breaking ball caught corner. He tried to hold up. It's 0-2.
Now, if that one hit 74, I would be surprised.
No balls, 2 strikes to Nowak. He's had 1 hit tonight and has walked a couple of times. Pitch is outside for ball 1, 1-2.
We need some base runners. And it sure would be nice to get somebody in scoring position with nobody out.
The left-hander delivers, and a swing and a foul. Count holes at a ball and 2 strikes. Should have brought a cushion, John.
Oh, I tell you what. I am in total agreement with you on that one.
Here's the 1-2 pitch, and it swung on and fouled out of play. Count holds at 1-2. The Raiders are battling. They were down 7-1. Is that right?
They were down 6-1 after the 6th inning.
Another ball fouled off, and that was going to be out of play.
Yeah, after the 6th, they were down 3-5. After 6, they were down
7-1.
7-1.
Yep.
That's right.
A swing and a miss, and a rare strikeout for Owen Nowak. One out in the 12th. Batter is Tyler Minnick. Got an infield hit in the 10th. Raiders put a couple of men on in the 10th, but couldn't move them around.
Yeah,
There's a ground ball headed for center field. It's a base hit. So the Raiders have a base runner. Minnick singles to center.
Yeah, I mentioned that their hitters are now in getting their 6th plate appearance. Ours are getting their 7th.
So 1 out, Minnick at first. That's his second hit, both coming in extra innings. The batter is Cooper Clapp. He's had quite a day. 3 doubles and a single. Swings and fouls it back into the catcher's mitt. Strike 1. Left-handed batter against the left-hander Tate Marland. Pitch is low and inside. He's shortened up, showed bunt. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, if there was nobody out, I'd be almost certain that he was bunting, but I don't think so.
Counts 1-1. He does bunt. In the air, third baseman dove for it in foul ground and just came up short.
Came off his glove.
That was like the bunt last inning, but he didn't come. He came closer to this one than he did.
Yeah, that one was
last
off his glove. Of course, he had just hit the dirt, so he wasn't quite there to be able to close on it.
1-2 the count.
All right.
And the pitch to the plate. That's a ball, but had to hold my breath on that one. 2-2. Runner leads at first, and they'll throw over that way. Minnick is back. Tyler is not a base stealer, so they shouldn't probably be worried about him too much. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Clapp. And that one was fouled out of play. It was headed right down the middle, and he got the bat on it.
I tell you, Dick, they have been playing him around to go opposite field, but look at the third baseman. You'd think in a situation like this they'd be playing no doubles, and he is not. He is way off the line.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Popped it up. That's in the shallow right center. The center fielder's going to make the catch. And that is out number 2. And the batter is Lane Akers.
Well, he's had a heck of a day, but his last at bat, he had runners at first and second with just 1 out, and they got him.
Yeah, Marlin kind of put it into another gear and struck out Akers and Grant Snyder to end the inning. Akers takes it low for ball 1. Tyler Minnick, the runner at first, with 2 outs.
That wind's still blowing out, just not with quite the same not quite the same speed as it.
There's a ball hit sharply to short. Shortstop fell down, but got the toss over to second for the force out. And that's going to retire the side. In the 12th, Akers grounded to short. They get the force out at second. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. And we'll go to the bottom of the 12th inning. And it's still Middle Tennessee 8 and Belmont 8. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Van Wagner.
Hey folks, it's Chip Walters from Exit Realty Bob Lamb and Associates, helping Middle Tennessee make smart moves in a fast-moving market. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring your options, you deserve someone who knows this community and treats your goals like their own. From first-timers to long-time homeowners, I'm here to guide you with clarity, confidence, and a steady hand. When you're ready to make the next move, start with someone you trust. Visit choosechip.net and let's make your 2026 move the right move.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
The flagship station for Middle Tennessee sports, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna. The Blue Raiders play here.
Bottom half of the 12th inning as the Raiders and the Bruins still locked up at 8 apiece. They will have the 3, 4, 5 hitters. That'll be Holbrook, McMeans, and Jake Maddox to face right-hander Gavin King.
Yeah, we were within, a strike of losing this ball game back in the 9th inning. A wild pitch. Scored the tying run, and then that last pitch to keep it tied.
Here's Holbrook. 0 for 4 with a walk. And King's pitch to him is hit in the air.
Fouled back over.
Foul. 1 strike.
To our left. So Gavin King came on in the 10th with a runner on at first base. Got a double play ball, then a strikeout. He has struck out 4 in a row.
And he's ahead here, 0-2 on Holbrook. It swung on, hit in the air to left field. And it's going to be caught out there. Is that Grant Snyder still out there?
Yes, it is.
Made a nice catch. That was near the foul line.
And there was a little bit of an adventure there. I think he overran it a little bit, had to retreat, and I think the wind was still just strong enough to play some tricks with it.
Well, he's an infielder, and
but the wind velocity is
but he's
way,
a ball
way
player.
down. Yeah.
So 1 out. Here's McMeans. That's a strike call, nothing in 1.
McMeans leaning away from a breaking ball that broke in on the plate.
He is 0 for 5 today. Right-handed batter against the right-hander Gavin King. Pitches outside, 1-1. Maddox would be next. And the right-hander's pitch caught the inside corner, strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. King out of Sumner County. The pitch. Strike 3 called. Outside corner. Caught him looking for out number 2. It's his 5th strikeout since coming in.
I tell you what, Dick, no matter what happens from this point on, I still got to say this is probably the best we've seen Gavin King throw this season.
Here's Jake Maddox. Solo homer in the 2nd, solo homer in the 4th, and then after that a pop out and 2 ground outs. Pitch is a strike call, 0-1 to Maddox.
So he threw him a changeup on for the first pitch. How about that?
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Struck him out swinging. They tossed to first as the ball had come out of McNeil's mitt, so that is all in the 12th. 3 up, 3 down, a fly ball to left, and 2 strikeouts. That's 6 strikeouts now for King in 3 innings. And we will go to the 13th inning. It is still Middle Tennessee 8, and Belmont 8. It's getting late, folks. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Van Wagner.
Will Fraley, attorney at law, has experience you can count on. Former Blue Raider baseball player and MTSU alum Will Fraley serves Murfreesboro and the surrounding communities. Put a strong and experienced legal fighter on your case. Give Will Fraley a call and he can handle all of your legal matters, including criminal and domestic or family law. Visit willfraleylaw.com or call 615-410-7290.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
And we go to the 13th inning for the Raiders. It will be Grant Snyder to lead off, followed by Dean O'Neill and Connor Bowden against left-hander Tate Marland, who will be starting his 4th inning. He's given up no runs on 3 hits, 3 strikeouts. First pitch to Snyder is a ball outside.
Well, this 5-hole has not been very productive between Nathan Brewer and Snyder. They're 0 for 6.
Strike called, 1-1. Pitch is high and outside, ball 2. I thought as the game progressed, the lights might
get better,
but it's still pretty dark in that home plate area. As a swing and a miss, strike 2, 2-2. And the left-hander delivers, low and inside. So Snyder's worked the count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
About a walk.
Pitch is low for ball 4. You called it, John. Or was that just wishing?
Well, yes and yes.
Runner at first, no outs. The batter is O'Neill.
Well, I'm thinking, what do? You don't want O'Neill bunting. I think.
No, you got your best power hitter, one of your best power hitters up there.
And you don't have much behind him. What about letting Snyder try to steal second base?
The pitcher was thinking about that. He just threw to first. Snyder back in there. O'Neill's had a couple of doubles in the game.
Yeah, what they'd like to do is get Snyder to scoring position.
Pitch to the plate, swing and a foul back.
Well, it's 0-1. That's not a running count. If he could work it to 2-1, that might be a running count.
Count is 1 strike to Dean O'Neill. And the pitch. Swinging a foul. That back over by the Belmont dugout. Count is 0-2. Folks, we appreciate you listening. If you've hung with us this whole game, we really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Here's the 0-2 pitch coming up. Marlin goes into the stretch and this time throws to first.
Well, he could throw over to first and throw it down the right field line.
Now, that would work.
Mm-hmm.
Left-hander comes set, and a snap throw to first. Made it a little closer.
Yeah, that was a pretty good move.
Apparently they think Snyder's going to be running. Pitch is low and inside to O'Neill. Ball 1, 1-2. Connor Bowden is the on-deck hitter. Here's the pitch, and he fouls it out of play to the right. New Supply baseballs to the plate umpire. One ball, 2 strikes to Dean O'Neill.
Wind still kicking up a little bit.
Pitch is swung on and fouled, out of play. We're in the top of the 13th inning, and this game is tied at 8 apiece. Throw to first. Snyder dives back in there, head first.
He does not need to get picked off, does he?
No, but I don't know if they've got running on their mind or not. The 1-2 pitch swung on. There's a ball hit deep to center field. That one may get out of here. Go ball. That one's gone over the center field wall.
Wow.
And Dean O'Neill has crushed one to center field.
Boy, that is about as far to center field as you can hit it. Cleared the wall, a foot to the left side of the 400-foot sign.
And that scores Grant Snyder ahead of him, which will make it a 10-8 game. And we're going to have a visit to the mound. So that
it's number 10 for him.
Will be his 10th home run, which leads the team.
Couple more RBI.
Grant Snyder, who had walked, scores ahead of him, and we'll have a pitching change. We'll take a break, tell you about the new pitcher when we come back on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Locally grown, Blue Raider proud. This is Jonathan Harmon with the J. Harmon Home Team. As an MTSU alumnus and lifelong Rutherford County resident, I bring the heart of a teacher, the grit of a Blue Raider, and over 15 years of real estate experience to every client. Honest to a fault, connected to the community, and driven to serve. I don't just help you buy or sell, I help you understand every step. The J. Harmon Home Team, where real estate meets real talk.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders!
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
So no outs here in the 13th inning. A leadoff walk to Grant Snyder, a 2-run home run for Dean O'Neill, and the Raiders lead for the first time in this game.
Isn't that amazing?
Score of 10-8. The new pitcher is going to be Aubrey Moratakis, who is a right-hander. He is a little guy, 5'10", 180, out of Roswell, Georgia, transfer from Berry College, and he will pitch first to Connor Bowden.
Well, he is making his 12th appearance. All but one of them have been in relief. He has thrown 9 in the third inning. He's given up 18 runs, 15 earned on 25 hits, 9 walks, 9 strikeouts. Opponent's hitting .477. He's got a 15.43 ERA with no decisions and no saves.
Bowden takes ball 1 high. He started against us in Murfreesboro.
That's that one start.
Gave up 3 straight home runs and a single. Did not retire batter, and they took him out. Ball 2 is inside. 2 balls, no strikes to Connor Bowden. Pitch is high, ball 3. 3-0.
Final numbers on Tate Marlin. He goes 3 innings, gives up 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. You know, he was pretty darn good. We just got to him.
Strike called, and it's 3-1. So this will be Connor's second at bat or third? Third at bat.
Third at bat.
Takes
Correct.
the pitch, strike 2. He drove in a run with a ground out in the top of the 9th inning when the Raiders scored 3 to tie the game.
Yeah, that got us within 1.
Strike 3 call. Pitch caught the inside corner, and that's out number 1. And with the bases empty, Cale Vinson will step in.
Third baseman, number 36.
Cale has struck out twice and walked twice. Senior from Oakland High in Murfreesboro. Takes a cut at this first pitch and fouls it off, strike 1. Moratakis, the right-hander, with the pitch. Check swing. He did not go as they appeal, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Matt Wolf waiting to hit next. A swing and a miss. The count goes to 1-2 on Vinson. Right-hander will pitch out of the set position. Strike 3 called. First 2 batters have been called out on strikes that he has faced. And with 2 outs, base is empty. The batter is Matt Wolf. He's playing shortstop now. He came in to pinch hit for Badalack and hit a 2-run homer in the 7th inning. Since then, he has struck out 3 consecutive times. Takes pitch high for ball 1. Raiders have hit 2 2-run homers today. The Bruins have hit 4 solo homers. Check swing, and ball 2 is high, 2-0. I'd like to get Nowak up there against this right-hander. He homered against him in our first meeting. There's a strike, 2-1. So you think they'll bring King out for the
well, I hope
13th?
so.
Yeah, he's pitched very well. There's a ball low, 3-1.
Now, you look at what he's done. Came in with a runner on, got a double play ball. He is retired now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in a row.
Strike call, and the count goes full, 3-2 to Matt Wolf.
And you're going to be pitching to the bottom end of their lineup.
There's ball 4, and the Raiders have a base runner with 2 outs. The batter will be Owen Nowak, who today has had 1 hit. He's walked a couple of times.
This is his 8th plate appearance of the evening, or the evening.
Yeah, this was supposed to be a day game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Nowak takes a strike, 0-1. Runner at first base, Matt Wolf. Matt can run a little bit, so if we get one somewhere in the outfield, he can scamper. Throw to first, he's back.
Well, he had a really nice secondary lead. He had a long way to scamper back.
Muratakis with a pitch outside, 1-1. Here's the right-hander delivering, and a hot smash to the second baseman. He's up with it. Over to first in time, and that's going to retire the Raiders here in the 13th inning, but not before they come up with 2 runs on 1 hit. The home run by Dean O'Neill, and they leave a base runner. So we'll go to the bottom half of the 13th inning. It's Middle Tennessee 10 and Belmont 8. You're listening to Middle Tennessee Baseball from Van Wagner.
Bring your game day style courtside with a stop at Lightning's locker room on the concourse. From bold new drops to timeless campus classics, we've got everything you need to turn heads from class to tip-off. Whether you're rocking a hoodie in the student section or sporting a tee around town, your look says it loud. You're here for the wins, the energy, and the tradition. So step up your style and your spirit, because at Lightning's locker room, the season never slows down, and every fan plays a part in the hype. Let's make every day feel like game day.
The Blue Raiders are winners in the classroom, on the field, and the courts. Richard Lewis here. I want you to win in real estate also. Buying, selling, auction here in Tennessee, or along the Gulf Coast, a second home, or investing. Give me a call to help start that winning process. 615-319-9981.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
Bottom of the 13th, first batter will be Noah Burnham. And this will be his first plate appearance, I believe.
It is.
In this game. He's the catcher that took Sprocket's place. And when Sprocket went out for a pinch runner. Burnham is a freshman from Valdosta, Georgia, stands in from the left side.
I'm glad we're not facing Sprocket. He was 3 for 5. Had a home run.
So Gavin King ready to work.
We got a pinch hitter.
Pitch is low and inside. It goes back to the backstop, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes.
Got it. Okay, I've been corrected. This is not Burnham. This is LaRue. So LaRue is the center fielder.
Swinging a foul down the left field line. I can't see it, John. You're going to have to check it out.
They ran. 3 guys ran a long way, and none of them caught it.
All right, so that is strike 1, 1-1.
Okay, so this is Michael LaRue, the center fielder. Okay?
If you say so, John.
I am saying so. And that means that Burnham is in the 8 hole.
1 ball, 1 strike to LaRue, a left-handed hitter. And King's pitch on the way, and it's low and into the turf, ball 2. 2-1.
Okay, I think we got everybody in the right place now. The right place for this guy is in the dugout, right?
Correct. 2-1 pitch, fouled away, strike 2. So the ending lineups in this game are going to look much different than the starting lineups did.
Ah, yes.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3 call, struck him out. 1 out in the 13th. That's 7 strikeouts for King.
Boy, he has been just absolutely magnificent, hasn't he?
Here's Nate Webb. Now Webb has a home run, a double. He has struck out, grounded out, and been safe on an error. So 2 hits for him tonight, both extra bases. Time call.
The pitch clock. Umpire wanted to rewind the pitch clock, and now it's back to 20. Okay.
We must go by protocol. King's pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Swung on and missed, strike 2. King out in front. 2 strikes, no balls. Webb, right-handed hitter, stands back in. Strike 3 call, caught the inside corner. And that's the second out. Now, is this Burnham?
Now,
this is Burnham.
Yes, this is Burnham.
I knew we'd get him in there sooner or later.
No, they would just kind of. I thought I checked the machine, and
he's a right-handed batter. First pitch, King threw it all the way to the backstop.
Hit the ball.
Ball 1.
Yeah. Freshmen, do not dig in on me.
Pitch is swung on, fouled out of play to the right, 1-1.
No, they haven't had many foul balls even off of him. A lot of swing and misses,
and several caught looking.
Yeah,
strikes, 3rd strikes. And the pitch, hit in the air. Somebody needs to catch that one. Nowak coming in, they can't get it. It drops in front of him. And the ball fell behind him then, but the runner will stick to first base. They were playing so deep that nobody could get to that.
Playing no doubles. King had retired 10 in a row up to that single.
First hit he's given up. Maybe the first base runner. The
it
batter
is
Whitworth, who will represent the tying run. They're not going to hold the runner. That runner at first doesn't mean anything. And King's pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. One strike to the right-handed hitting Whitworth. Ground ball to short. Wolf to second, out, and the game is over. That is a 6-4 force play at second base for out number 3. So no runs, 1 hit, and 1 left in the 13th inning. And the Raiders win it 10-8. And in the This was a marathon that we weren't expecting when we came in here.
Oh, you mean a 4-hour and 28-minute ball game?
Yeah, so the Raiders and the Bruins split the season series. Belmont wins 8-7 in Murfreesboro earlier, and the Raiders win 10-8 in Nashville tonight and pick up only their second road win of the season. So that's a good way to start this week's action with conference games coming up this weekend. We'll take a break, and we will come back with our final recap of the ball game. Post-game show next on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Hey Blue Raider fans, this is Brad Hopkins with Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates. Winning in real estate is a lot like football. Good coaching and recruiting a great team are the keys. I put together a team of lenders, inspectors, and home professionals to help you succeed. Let me coach you through this process and make sure you come out a winner. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, I am here to help you win. Visit BradHopkinsHomes.com or call 615-556-9239 to find out more.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports. Today's game is in the books, and it's time to recap today's action in the Blue Raider postgame show. Today's broadcast on the Blue Raider Network has been brought to you in part by Will Fraley, attorney at law, State Farm Insurance, and agent Andy Womack, Middle Tennessee Electric, Exit Realty, Bob Lamb & Associates, and agents Brad Hopkins, Richard Lewis, Jonathan Harmon, and Chip Walters. And by Las Casas Drugs. Let's head back to the ballpark for today's Blue Raider postgame show.
And welcome back in. We're at Rose Park in Nashville after a 4-hour, what'd you say, 4 hours and 28
minutes. That's what I got
game.
it
The
at.
Raiders win it by a score of 10-8. And we will await the final official stat sheet to give you the totals. That should be coming up shortly. But for the Raiders, it was a really good come-from-behind win. Belmont scored 2 runs in the second inning to go up 2-0. 1 in the third, put them ahead 3-0. 2 in the fourth, put them ahead 5-0. The Raiders got a run in the sixth, which made it 5-1. And then Belmont got 2 in the bottom of the sixth, which made it 7-1. The Raiders came back in the seventh with 3 to make it 7-4, but Belmont added 1 in the seventh to make it 8-4. And going into the eighth inning, that's the way the score stood. The Raiders picked up a run in the eighth inning to cut the lead to 8-5. And then came back and scored 3 in the top of the ninth inning to tie this game at 8-8. And then we went scoreless in the 10th, 11th, and 12th. And the Raiders on a Dean O'Neill 2-run homer in the top of the 13th put 2 on the board. And win the game by a score of 10-8. Now, if we had a star of the game, would it be Dean O'Neill or would it be Gavin King?
Oh, gosh. I think you got to give it co-stars of the game. We might still be playing if it weren't for Dean O'Neill. But Gavin King was just, he was so lights out.
He came in the bottom of the 10th inning with a runner at first, nobody out, and immediately got a double play, courtesy of great play by Cooper Clapp. And then he struck out the next guy, struck out the side in the 11th, struck out in the 12th inning, struck out 2 of the 3 batters, set them down in order, and then in the bottom of the 13th, struck out the first 2 guys, got the last guy on a fly ball, and he was just lights out tonight.
With looking for that last out, he gave up the only hit. He gave up a single, and that runner is forced, and that got us the win. 7 strikeouts in 4 innings. And it was just bomb, 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 bomb.
John Michael Pickens started for the Raiders a week ago and pitched 2 2/3 innings tonight, and it seemed like a week ago. Abel Aberon came in. Walker Shaw pitched to a few batters, but it was basically Bryant Baranek and Gavin King carrying the load late in the ball game.
Yeah, with that great performance from King, you forget about Baranek. But Baranek came in, limited the damage, kept it from getting away any further away, gave us the opportunity to get back in the ball game, which we did. So you got to give kudos to Baranek as well. Great job from Baranek, great job for Gavin King, and then Dan O'Neill, the clutch home run in the top of the 13th to put us ahead. Only time we led all night.
Yes, Baranek and King combined pitched 7 innings, allowed 1 run on 3 hits, struck out 11, and did not walk a man.
I tell you, that is, wow. That is just, what more can you say? That was great. And you got 3 stars of the game.
So, home runs for the Raiders tonight. Matt Wolf, a pinch hit 2-run homer in the 7th inning when the Raiders were trying to come back. And then in the top of the 13th, Dean O'Neill, a 2-run homer. And as you mentioned during the game, John, the Raiders set a record, all-time record for the number of doubles.
Yeah, 9 doubles for the Raiders tonight. Yep. Team record.
So,
and we were talking about Dan O'Neill. Don't forget, he was the runner on third base that scored on the wild pitch to tie the ball game in the 9th.
Correct. So we haven't gotten the final totals yet. I can make up some final totals for the Raiders. Can
you add that 13 innings?
They got 10 runs on 3, 5, 7, 9, 12, 14, 15, 16 hits. That's what I have.
Yeah.
And they committed 2 errors. Belmont did not commit an error. They had 8 runs on 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits.
Yeah.
So the Raiders out-hit them, outscored them, and win the ball game. For Middle Tennessee, the record is now 18 wins, 19 losses, and they broke a 3-game losing streak with this win tonight. Belmont, which had won its last game, is now 13-24.
Well, and several important milestones tonight. One of them is we found out we really can win on the road. We can win a close ball game on the road. So even if it takes 4 hours and 28 minutes.
So let's going to wrap it up from Rose Park in Nashville. John Callow has been my broadcast partner here. Jonas is our producer back at the station. I know he's
Jonas Harmon. Good work.
Got a big night planned for tonight after the ball game.
He's been on us for about the last 3 hours to get this over.
Raiders win it by a score of 10-8 in 13 innings. And this is Nick Fulmer. Thank you for joining us. Wishing you a very pleasant good evening from the ballpark.
Thanks for listening to today's Middle Tennessee State University baseball game. Today's game has been produced by Van Wagner College through the facilities of WGNS Radio. The content of today's game is owned by Van Wagner College and the Blue Raider Network and may not be reproduced without expressed written permission of Middle Tennessee State University and Van Wagner College. Be sure to join us next time for more Middle Tennessee baseball here on the Blue Raider Network on WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.